Hello, travel creators. If that is you, you have found yourself in the right space, especially if you are a travel creator who wants to be a big time business owner. So, if you're new here, I'm Laura, and we need to have a very honest conversation about passive income in a non-broy, non-TED Talk way. Because I have seen a lot of people talking about passive income that is absolutely not passive. So we need to clear it up. Like the whole discourse of, oh yeah, just like create a course and you'll just like make money when you sleep. Yeah. After maybe you spend 400 hours building it, marketing it, launching it, and managing the customer service behind it, that's not incredibly passive. That is just income. Okay. So I want to talk to you about what passive income actually looks like for travel creators. What can you build once and sell repeatedly without consistently showing up? What revenue streams can genuinely run in the background while you are out sipping a margarita on a beach in Mexico at 2 p.m. on a random Tuesday? And more importantly, I want to talk about what is the upfront investment of your time and energy to get there. Okay, so let's get into actually what works. I hope you're on a walk. I hope you've got a beverage or three. I have three here right now with me. And I'm about to go get a fourth because if you can believe it, I'm delivering you this podcast episode sans caffeine. I know. And no, I'm not on some like random health kick. I am going to a cafe and I feel like I don't want to I don't know. Okay, here's a little existential crisis I'm having. Do I want to go and use one of my fancy Nespresso pods right now when I know I'm going to meet up with a friend at a cafe in like 2 hours? Probably because I've already been working for an hour without caffeine. Anyway, let us define passive, shall we? Okay. Passive income is not income that requires zero work upfront. It is not income that maintains itself forever with no updates. It is not income that magically appears because you exist. Passive income is income you earn repeatedly from work you did once. It is income that doesn't require you to trade time for money consistently. It is income that runs in the background while you focus on other things, okay? The formula here is it requires high upfront effort, absolutely, and then you're getting ongoing passive returns, and then you're going to have to go in for some occasional maintenance. That just makes sense. All right, it just does. It's kind of like planting a garden. So you do all the hard planting work up front. You have to till the soil, got to get the seeds, water it, weed it. Then you get a harvest, okay? But you still need to maintain the garden. So for example, one thing that is passive is you write a book. It sells for years. You create a course. It sells repeatedly. You build an affiliate system once. It earns in the background. Here, you're not trading your time one-on-one for money anymore. You have created an asset once, and now it is working for you. So let's talk about digital products, which are very passive, can be incredibly passive. They're the closest thing you can get to being completely create it and then walk out the door. So that would be guides, templates, checklists, courses, masterclasses, resource lists. You create them once, you sell them repeatedly. And when you truly understand your target audience, that is when you will have a higher chance of selling your digital product passively over and over again, because you are solving a very specific problem for a very specific group of people. The reality is you'd probably spend maybe let's say 10 to 20 hours creating one of these passive income ways. And then potentially on the return end, you're getting thousands of dollars per month if you have an engaged audience that you are solving a real problem for. And what makes this actually passive is that once you've created it, you're just promoting it now. You post about it, you mention it, you add it to your links and whatever, and that is your thing. It's not like you're constantly fulfilling orders in the background. You're not shipping anything out. You're not doing customer service calls. Somebody buys it, they download it, you get paid, and then it's over. So if you're like, oh my God, this sounds great, what do I do now? I want you to think about a problem your audience has or people ask you about consistently. Okay, that's going to be your first digital product. Moving on, I want to talk about affiliate marketing. Okay, this one is tricky because it can be passive. It can be passive. So you can absolutely make a full-time income doing affiliate marketing, especially if it's high-ticket affiliate sales. Absolutely. But the wrong way to go about affiliate marketing is constantly creating new content to promote products. That doesn't really become passive income. That's just like something you are doing to get coin. The other wrong way to do it is by manually responding to DMs with links. And also the wrong way to go about it is tracking like every new product or whatever that you are an affiliate for. You know, maybe this brand releases a new product that you're an affiliate for, and then you have to like keep track of that and talk about that. That's not passive. That is you doing something to get money over and over every single time to get a sale. The right way to do affiliate marketing actually passively is to create evergreen content that promotes your affiliate links. So use automated systems like ManyChat. You can deliver the links there. And again, what's going to be so helpful is focus on products you genuinely use and recommend repeatedly. It's going to be a lot easier to talk about those because they'll probably just tie in naturally and nicely to content you're already sharing about.
Hi, I'm Maddie Garrett, the host of Paid to Travel, the UGC podcast, where I teach all things user-generated content, aka how to make money through content creation without being an influencer. And here's your UGC tip of the day. More than half of my UGC deals have come from doing this one thing, sending follow-up emails. So many brands either don't see your first email or read it and forget about it. Sending follow-ups puts you back in their inbox and shows that you really want to work with the brand. Do not sleep on follow-ups, you guys. Seriously, you're not being annoying. You're being persistent and showing up for what you want. And keep showing up. Send those follow-ups. If you want to learn more about UGC or listen to the Paid to Travel podcast, you can find more info in the show notes. Back to you, Laura.
Okay. We need to now talk about email list monetization, which is pretty semi-passive. So it can be one of your most passive income streams if set up correctly. So you should be sending a newsletter anyway. All right. I'm not going to get off just because it's a new calendar year. Doesn't mean I'm going to get off my horse about that. So why not monetize what you are already doing and not make extra work for it? So a way to monetize your email list passively is through evergreen email sequences. All right. So when someone joins your email, they get put into an automated welcome sequence. Heck yeah. And in that sequence, you can naturally promote your digital products, your affiliate links, your services. This is completely automated. So when someone signs up, they get the sequence. They might buy something. You already did the work. This setup process is probably going to take you some time. You need to write 5 to 7 great emails. You need to include strategic CTAs. You need to make sure it sends automatically. Then you need to only update it twice a year. Like once you write the stuff and it's working and it's good and you can see that it's converting, then it just becomes the maintenance part. You can also, of course, do newsletter sponsorships. This is not, I don't really feel as though this is super passive because again, you're like changing the content in the newsletter to match the sponsor of that week, month, year, whatever. All right, let's have a little roast here, okay, of what people in the creator world call passive income that is not passive income. All right, the first one is going to be UGC work. This is not passive income. Okay, at least just hold on with me for a second. This is not passive income because you are trading your time for money. Every project requires filming, editing, communicating with the brand, going back and forth. This is active income. This is fantastic, good income, but it is active income. Where it can become passive income, or at least semi-passive income, is when you have a brand who is using usage rights for you, and then they email you and they're like, hey, we want to run your ad again. We want to run your ad again. It's like, cool. I haven't done, I'm not doing any more upfront work besides sending you an invoice. Okay. Not something you can completely automate, the sending of like that invoice for that amount, because you don't know what brand is going to reach out for that. You don't know exactly how much because you don't know how long they're going to want to run the ad. Okay. So see how this can become semi-passive because you've already done the biggest work, but you still need to do that customer service part. All right. Obviously, influencer partnerships are not passive, okay? You're creating content, you're posting, you're engaging. This is active. Coaching, consulting, not passive income. You are literally on calls with people, one-on-one, live. Group trips are definitely not passive income. That seems way more, that's exhausting. That's exhausting behavior. Managing a community, not passive income, okay? Every single day I'm in my community dropping stuff, all right? This is not passive income, even though I enjoy it and I love it. See how you can, like, you love your active income and it's not passive, all right? And I'm not saying to not do these things that are active income. These active income, things can make you a lot of money and can be incredibly fulfilling. But I just needed to talk to you about what truly is passive and what is not. And I also need you to know that it's going to take a bit of time to get to something that is truly passive. And I think a lot of creators stop when they don't see like instant success or success like within a week. It's like, all right, my friend, all right. You need to commit to the bit a little bit, okay? You wouldn't like expect yourself to go run a marathon after training for a week. So why should you expect yourself to make $30,000 if you just started selling a new product this week? You know what I mean? You're not going to create a digital product tomorrow and make 10K, okay? That's not really how it works. I'm sorry. Crazier things have happened, absolutely. And I want that for you. That would be awesome. But you need to build the product, build the audience, build trust with your audience, test your messaging, refine, promote consistently. But if you do that consistently, and if you test and look at your data every 30 days, in a year, you can have multiple passive income streams that are running at the same time. For example, you could have your digital product selling. You could have affiliate commissions selling. You could have newsletter sponsorships, whatever. So most of the creators who are trying to create passive income are not learning the business things they need to do this. They're not learning sales psychology. They're not treating this like a real business. They're doing it because people on the internet have had success with it and they want to try it too. But if you want to make your passive income faster, you should study marketing, study sales psychology, understand your audience deeply, create offers that solve real problems your audience has, and show up authentically and confidently, okay? In the Travel Creator Business Plan, this is what we're building, okay? We are getting you to have semi-passive to passive income as a travel creator business owner because you deserve it. You absolutely deserve to be drinking margaritas on the beach at 1 p.m. on a random Tuesday, okay? And that's what I want for you. So if you've been thinking about joining the community, you can check it out with the link in the show notes. I'd love to see you in there. It costs as much as a check bag, so why not build a business for the price of a check bag per month? Some new things I'm actually adding to the community, which I am excited about, are specific co-working sessions. So one is going to be like for answering emails, one's going to be for pitching specifically, one is going to be for organizing or creating content specifically, okay? Or even one for creating your newsletter, all right? It's basically body doubling, but in the safe hands of other travel creators who are building businesses. So thanks for tuning in. I want you to go build something that actually makes you money while you sleep. But until then, happy creating. Let me know on Instagram at Travel Content Writing how you're doing because I want to hear from you. I hope your new year is full of health and wealth so far. And I will see you next Thursday. Hey there, are you a travel creator who is beyond trend chasing and beyond viral views? You've already made it. Your content is working. You are getting brand deals. But now you're kind of like a deer in headlights. Well, it might be because you are treating your travel content creation like an influencer and not a business owner. Over here, I've created the only business building community for established travel content creators who need to save time and create a bigger impact online. We're building this together and you're totally invited. There's literally no community for successful travel content creators who want to build actual businesses and not just chase followers. The first round of this program is very limited to a small number of creators because I want to keep it that way. We're building this together. You literally get one-on-one personalized support with me for a really good deal, if I don't say so myself. To get in on the Travel Creator Business Plan, you're going to need to send me a message on Instagram, and I will send you all the details.
This podcast was produced by Your Girl Media.